It's continuing the video of the homework 3 problem 2. Because of the power situation, I didn't realize my laptop run out of the power, so it cut off at the part B. So I'm sorry, and thanks for the understanding of the TM professor. And I will continue doing the part B of the problem 2. Sorry. Now we have the a equals to -1 and the b equals to 3. So for now, we can rewrite this one, right? So this one will be with x from -1 to 3 and 0 otherwise, and fx should equals to 0 with x less than -1, and which is 4 over x plus 1, x from -1 to 3, and 1 is x larger than 3, right? So now we have the y equals to gx equals to x squared. Now we have the absolute value of the differentiate gx is the 2x, right? And also we have the x equals to both negative and positive squared y. Okay, so now we have to find what is the fy, right? Yeah, so for this problem, we need to realize that fy equals to fx divided by the differentiate gx of the absolute value. And now we have this one, but this is cut into two parts. Why? Because for the x equals to from -1 to 3, we will have y from 0 to 9, but it's actually a x squared picture, right? So from -1 to 3, we will have a part that contains two parts of lines. So we cut it into two, which is from the x from -1 to 1 and the x from 2 to 3, which will lead to y into 0 to 1 and 1 to 9, right? So for this one, for the first one, we will have plus why it turns out like that? Because just like what I've said, for the x less than 0 to -1 and from greater than 0 to 1, we'll have about two lines to cut it, so it contains two parts to calculate this one. Thus we will have, which is turns out to be this one for the y from 0 to 1, and for next part it's quite easy because we only contain one part of line, so it turns out, oh sorry, too fast already, which is this one for y from 1 to 9. right? So it turns out to be these two parts. Right? Then for the fy, you need to do the integral. And for the first part y, we will have the y from 0 to 1 equals to this one, and equals to this one, right? Here comes out all part of the fy, and in this case, we have to draw out the graph for both of two. I already drew it out, so I will just paste it on here, and it's same as the part of hint told us, like for the first part for the fy, and second part of fy, and 0 to the rest of them. And for the other fy, we'll have this one for the 0 to 1, and this part from 1 to 9, and all of this are based on the homework 3 hint, and it's same as that graph. And for the last part, we need to calculate the expected value of y. Expected value of y. Actually, we can do it by do this one. The integral of y multiplied by fyy and dy, which will turns out to be from 0 to 1, it will equals to this one, and also we have to add the part of the second part of the from 1 to 9, which was turned out to be this one, and rewrite it, we will have right? We get this one, and by the TIN square calculation, we will have this one turns out to be 7/3, and that's it for the part B. Thank you.